fly home to your mother, my little canary. Dun. Dun, dun. I too will welcome you home with open arms. What is that? What does that mean? And in Final Fantasy, Our Realm Reborn, famous characters like Cloud, Zidane, or something. No, I don't think any of those characters are in there. No. They have, like... They have characters that are named after, like, Cid and Biggs and Wedge. You know, characters like that are named after in there. But nobody from previous Final Fantasy games like that in there. They did have a seasonal event where you got to do something with lightning from Final Fantasy 13, but that was about it. And of course, it has to be Final Fantasy 13. What in the world am I doing? Kuja a boy or a girl? I'm pretty sure he's a boy, but he dresses like a girl. That's the thing that all Final Fantasy games have, is they have somebody that's like, can't tell, male, female. I don't know. Assisting thieves in committing a crime. You must be patient. Protect the princess, escort her back to the castle, focus on your duties. Trust the queen, you would never commit an atrocity. There must be a good reason. No thoughts of my own? Nonsense. How can I, a lowly knight, understand the queen's thinking? I need not worry about the ramblings of a criminal. Just think about escorting the princess home. I'll probably never see him again. He was the culprit. He pulled the princess and me into... Okay, yep. It was your fault, Zidane. You hadn't treated me like a child. I wouldn't be here hunting after Supersoft to save one of your friends. Why am I doing this? Because Blank saved me? Yes, he saved me. He saved my life. The least I can do is return the favor. But I never thought about things like this before. Everyone's struggling with something. How are we to find Supersoft in this mountain of boxes? Just find it. Hey, I know this place. Ooh, you can hear footsteps. Someone's coming. Why are you gonna draw your weapon? Oh, I can't believe I ran out of ink on a night like this. That guy's got a ginormous nose. Must find more ink and go back to the observatory. Should I take care of him? Wait. Princess, no. Hmm? You're... I've missed you, Dr. Tot. Princess? Princess Garnet? Dr. Tot? You know him? Dr. Tot is the highly respected scholar who tutored the princess. Ah, Master Steiner, you must be quiet, or you'll wake the shopkeeper. But princess, what on earth are you doing here? A long story, we're looking for Supersoft right now. There was a proper reason for this. We are not here to steal or commit any form of crime. Somebody down there? Run along, I will give you the Supersoft later. Go left from the Trino entrance and continue until you find a large tower. The tower is my home, it's locked, but I shall unlock the door and await your arrival. Alright, let's go back. Thank you, Dr. Tot, I'll see you later. Oh, it's you, Dr. Tot. Ah, great timing, I ran out of ink. Should have called me. I'll get yelled at if our inventory's wrong. Princess. I need to think of a voice for that guy. So this Tootsie's gonna give us Supersoft. It's Tot. Not you. Whatever. Can't believe Tantalus is at the mercy of some old man. Guess we gotta keep babysitting the princess. Still? He ain't gonna give you the Supersoft unless you're with the princess. That's the deal, princess. I'm asking you to take Marcus to this toot. I was going to anyway. Well, get some rest before you go. I'm sure Ted needs time to prepare. Keeps getting the name wrong. Sure, we'll just get some rest. Dr. Tot. Tot means death in Germany, by the way. Dr. Death. Yeah, we're just gonna get the super soft from a guy named Dr. Death. It'll be fine, guys. That's interesting. Dr. Death. Does this thing, am I gonna miss anything else? I'm using a walkthrough so that way I make sure I don't miss anything. I've beaten the game before, it's fine. So it doesn't look like it. The guy brings up a lot of, like, cotton robe trick where you can make a whole bunch of gil, but I don't want to do that because that's a terrible thing to do. Alright, so we just go to Dr. Tot's place. There isn't anything that we need to do here. Everything should be good. And then we're pretty close to going back to the main party again. Yeah, I'm not gonna save because there's a Moogle down where we're gonna go. And we'll be able to come back to Trino later on. I saw him. I saw an old man wearing glasses walking out of this tower. This is big. But just for now, we've done everything that we want to do for now. Go up the steps. Oh. Look at that full moon. Ooh. Dr. Death walking up the stairs. You bet he's the evil supervillain. Well, just have to wait and find out. In the moonlight. The moonlight. Dr. Tot. Princess, thank you for coming. Welcome to my humble abode. This is your home? I traveled... What kind of voice do I want to use for this guy? I traveled quite far in search of a sponsor for my research after I departed Alexandria. That's a terrible voice. No, that's not good. He's got to sound old, but he's got to sound smart as well. I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna read it. I finally found one here in Trino. Grown into a fine young woman. I am pleased to see you again. Dr. Tot, you look quite well. Ah, Master Steiner, you are escorting the princess. Yes, sir, I deeply regret my earlier actions. Still a straight arrow, aren't you? I'm sure you had your reasons, but I won't ask why. The super soft is in the box right there. Please take it. Marcus just walks in and takes it. Don't mind if I do. Super soft. Have you no manners? Thank the good doctor. Quite all right, Master Steiner. He has to sound like a bird with that huge beak of his. I mean, I could talk like a parrot, but now I can save my bro. Can't believe I must travel with a lowly criminal. Doo-doo-doo. Let me see, is there anything up here, Dr. Tot? You hiding anything? No. Living in a tower. Interesting. Okay, that just keeps doing that. Alright. Dr. Tot. I want some tater tots now. I just keep seeing the word tot and, you know, tater tots. Is this Gaia? Yes, it's a globe of our planet Gaia. I remember your lessons. You remember the ramblings of an old fool. Flashback. Two phrases are commonly found in documents more than 500 years old. One is Jewel, the other is Summoner Tribe. But 500 years ago, the phrases mysteriously vanished from history. The archaeologist Frederick Ashe theorized that Jewel refers to this pendant passed down to the ruler of Alexandria. But the pendant, it is too small to be referring to the same jewel. Other research suggests a relationship between eidolons and magical stones. Dr. Tot. Little Princess. Ah, Princess! Were you reading big books again? I've already read every book in this library. But I think better when I'm surrounded by old books. Really, I don't like books. You are a person of dignity. It is imperative that you study hard. I know. Oh, but I was quite taken by that book you gave me. What was it called? It was it I Want to Be Your Canary by Lord Avon? Oh yes, that's the one. So there is a book I like after all. My. What's this, Dr. Tot? That is the globe of Gaia. It is a model of our planet. The Gaia globe? I never knew our castle was shaped like a spear. We live on the surface, Princess. He's got a fine-looking mustache there. Ah, yes, the stars. They inspire the theories relating to stones and eidolons. As she looks at the pendant. That is why... Oh, I'm sorry, I was lost in thought again. Where was my room on this globe? Oh, your room is much too small to point out on this globe. What about the castle? That I can do. Oh, and Uncle Sid's castle? And end flashback. How long has it been? 8 years? Time passes quickly. But I haven't changed. I continue to collect and research these items. Where did you find this globe? It's an antique. It's broken, as you can see, but I use it as an observation deck. Ironic, isn't it? Looking up at the sky from inside a globe. Oh, that's the inside. Oh, I see it now. I thought that was the actual, like the globe. But that must be... The drawings must be inside, I guess. I don't know. What is an eidolon? I have no idea. Right, it's some sort of magic, I'm sure. Magic entity or something. I don't mean to meddle in your affairs, but I'm on your side now and forever. Tell me if there's anything I can do. Dr. Tot. Yeah, I think it's like... I don't know, let's see. Eidolon. An ideal person or a thing. Or a specter or phantom. Something ghostly. Or a person. I see, so the Queen's forces have already grown quite powerful. Okay then, it may be dangerous, but I shall see to it that you reach Alexandria. How? I had an old transportation device remodeled in the case of such an emergency. This way, please. You can finally return to Alexandria. I'm coming with you. What? Why? I can reach Blank more easily from Alexandria. Come with us, Marcus. Steiner is not happy about it. Let's go save Blank and restore my mother to her former self. I don't think that's gonna happen. Your nerd universe just got more enlightened. You're deep in Warhammer 40k lore and universe and things. There's a commander and his name is Eidolon. Makes more sense now. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't like watched Warhammer games or anything like that. They seem interesting though. Please take the ladder and go down. Okay. And you know, Jeff always talks about him on roleplay, and it sounds interesting. Jeff and Steven. This is Gargan Rue, an ancient travel route between Trino and Alexandria. Why was this thing built under a tower? Actually, Gargan Rue was in use long before even the invention of airships. The tower was built on top of the disused tunnel, but it looks fairly new. I convinced Mr. Bishop to keep this place intact. I haven't used it since it was remodeled, mind you. You must first activate the tunnel connecting sequence and call the Garget inside. Let's see, where was the trigger sequence? So all we have to do is find the sequence trigger. Princess, let us find it. Yeah. Also a Moogle here. Oh, got a delivery. Warhammer is awesome. It does. It sounds like it's awesome. And I can't believe Jeff got a Warlord Titan $2,000 figure. Holy crap, man. That's insane. You definitely spend quite a lot of money on Warhammer models for sure. Grimo in Southgate's Bowden Station sent me a letter saying that he feels sad when he sees Mary in love. But I think he feels that way because Grimo himself is in love. Am I right, Kupo? I also know that Nazna is in love with Grimo. Do you have any mail? No? Okay. So I think we're gonna go to the left here. Save over this. Apparently, this is a good place to gain some levels, so we might do that for a little bit. Let's go left and see. I don't think this place is very big. Yeah, it's not big at all. So you have to chain plate. But I think there's monsters that come around here. Bought a whole bunch of models last year. Spent around $400 for models, paints, and all the shenanigans that go with it. Stuff's so expensive. It's so awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched a couple of streams where people assemble the models and paint them a little bit. It's pretty interesting. Man, that blood sword is just gonna be... He's gonna use that for quite some time. The fact that every time you attack, however much damage you deal, that's how much you heal yourself, that's OP. And that sword looks awesome. It's an awesome looking sword. I think we should gain a couple levels here, because our other party is like 15, 16, so if we can gain a couple of levels quickly, that would be great. And did I hit that? I don't think I did. Not sure if I did or not. Just one of those this time. You need to heal yourself, Dagger. Dude, I bet you that sword looks awesome when Steiner gets into a trance. Starts glowing. Just attack it. So we'll just do a couple of battles here. Did I do this already? Can't remember if I did or not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't do it. But now we're good. We're good on that. Even gone so far that you're trying to model your own models. Ooh. Creating your own. That's pretty cool. Got carving tools and stuff to model things. Don't know how you call material you make models out of. Yeah, I don't know what they're made out of. They gotta be made out of something that's sturdy so that way they don't break easily. So we'll just sit here and we'll just gain a couple of levels. You know, maybe get to 13, level 13 or 14 or something like that. So it'll probably be just battling things for the next 10 minutes, I would say. Which isn't too bad, because we can talk about whatever. Got the stuff from Games Workshop. It's just called Korean stuff there. It's a 2-component mixture thing. Green stuff. Brawler card. I should probably check gear to see if anybody needs to switch out gear. No, she can almost switch to... She could go to Air Racket just to get scanned, but I think life would be good. Good thing to learn. Feather hat, bandana, Somniac. Body, chainmail. Could put chain plate on there, but I don't really care what Marcus has because he's not going to be in the party forever. He's just kind of a temporary member. You don't even play the tabletop, you just enjoy painting the models. That's also a hobby that a lot of people do too. Because I know, like, if you try to learn to play the tabletop game, there's like so many rules that you have to know, and it's kind of hard to learn it at first, I think, from what I understand. And I've heard it described, Warhammer described as, who knows the rules better? There's a lot of lawyering in that game, but it can definitely be a fun thing to play once you know how to play it. And it also takes a lot of time to learn all the rules and everything, too. It's insane. Wish we had Quina in the party, so that way he could just eat these things and maybe learn some abilities from it. Level 12. Okay. We should probably run to the next room and save, so that way if something happens, I don't miss out on a couple levels that we got so far. And like I said, this area isn't too big. I think the next... Like, if we were to go to the right, I think the place that we need to go is, like, right there, I think. Let's see. Let's talk to Dr. Tot real quick. I already hit the sequence trigger. Do you play cards, Dr. Tot? No. Oh, or I could just get into battle here. I didn't know that. Yes, this is my favorite enemies right here, because they give the most experience. You played it when you were younger? Can't memorize all the stuff? Yeah. Half the matches looking at stats and rules in your books. I imagine so. Yeah, just be like, I want to do this, but let me look it up in the rule book, and then just like 10 seconds later, let me check something else. But those matches could probably last forever. Use the cure. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, so she needs another 500 to level, 200 to level. Yeah. Now, in terms of equipment, like AP and stuff, we're good on that. 2 more, and then she can change. Cure. She could learn Jelly. Bronze Best. That might be better. She can't learn anything out of that. Bone Wrist, nope. She can learn Insomniac, but I don't think she should. Okay, so another battle, and then we can get rid of that weapon. Switch to something else. For all P&P games. Yeah, they're not that much different. Yeah, that's true. Always looking up rules. Matches are limited to a maximum number of turns, so it ends eventually. Ooh, gotcha. So, like, games could last, like, the limit for this game is 20 turns. Then after that, game's over. That's kind of cool, then. Dang, 320 experience. So good. So good. Alright, change the weapon. That racket is, like, the best. As much... I want Scan. I really want Scan. So we'll try to put that on and let her learn it. It has victory points and stuff. Usually a game lasts around 7 to 10 turns, so it can take a lot of time. Yeah, yeah, I remember hearing Jeff talk about measuring distances and stuff. And, like, things can happen to where, like, you have one of your models, like, maybe around the corner or something, and if any of it is visible, even if there's just like an inch or just a little bit around the corner, that they can still attack it. So yeah, the measuring and all that stuff will definitely add time to it for sure. But that's something that I forgot about in Warhammer games, is measuring the distances.